Hi, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Lisa and this is my channel, Lisanicolepersonals. On my channel, I budget and cash stuff and all things budgeting on my husband's military income. If you are new here, our family gets paid on the 1st and the 15th of the month depending on when the days fall, and we are a family of 4 who live on a military installation, and most of our bills are covered by my husband BAH. So I budget our other personal bills and other expenses throughout the month. And if you are interested, please subscribe to my channel and let's get started. So I am going to zoom you in. I'm going to also be budgeting out our child tax credit on our second paycheck of the month. So for my husband, he got paid $1,174.18. We also had a child tax credit of $750. So I am going to add those together. And that will give us a total of $1,924.18. So I am going to fill out all our bills, which we don't have that many bills on the second half of the month. Okay. So I am going to budget I'm going to write down all our bills, which we don't have that many bills for the second half of the month because of how the first paycheck usually covers a bulk of all our expenses. And I am going to try to write this down and talk at the same time because sometimes I am terrible at multitasking. But let's see. How are you? Already messed up. How is everything going for your holiday if you celebrate Christmas? And if not, how are you spending the holidays actually? I know, like, we are going to be planning a trip to Georgia to hang out with family and friends. And I'm actually really excited because I haven't seen any of our family. I haven't seen my mom since the birth of Isaiah, which in a couple of days he will be 1, which is really exciting because now we have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, and they are both full of energy. And then we're going to be going to the aquarium for his birthday because we did that for Penelope's first birthday. So we're going to do the same thing for Isaiah's first birthday. But that is how the days have been going. Also today I am like really excited because of how, if you know, or if you haven't watched some of my previous videos, you know that started doing like self-care. My self-care journey was trying out pole because it was something I've always wanted to do. So I will be graduating to like level 2 or the next level of pole tomorrow, and hopefully I pass. So by the time you're seeing this, as it will already happen, so then in the next video I'll tell you like what happens. But I'm like super excited. I should be asleep because I was at class today, and class today was brutal. So for card note, we usually always budget $355, and I have yet to try to refinance the card to see if we could get it lower, or try to see if we could like lower some of our payments that we have left for the car, because I think the last time I checked we only have like $9,000 plus left on our car note, and we're also looking into trying to get another car. So I don't know how we're going to do that, and we have to actually see how much that will cost or how much it will affect our budget in the future when we do look into getting another car. Next is Capital One, and we budgeted $75. Next is Apple Music of $14.99, Apple Storage of $9.99, and Comcast of $130, and water service is $80. So I already budgeted out this, most of our bills and expenses, and most of our bills and expenses are actually the same except for Comcast and water service. And water service actually was way under than what I expected because it was only $42 this month. So that was actually really, really nice. So let's see how much everything is. Oops, started off wrong. Okay, well, let's try that again. That brings our total to $664.98. So I'm trying to make sure I'm always in film, or in frame, my bad. I'm always in frame because of how the camera is positioned a little higher than usual. Well, our next category is going to be cash envelope. And for cash envelope, we budget out our groceries, gas, dining out, personal spending for me and my husband, miscellaneous, unbudgeted, and mom. So for groceries, we're only going to be budgeting out $150. So that's going to be $75 for this week and the week after we come back from visiting family. Next is gas. I budget out $60. And then even though I already took out some money to get gas, I'm going to still write how much I budgeted for the for this pay, which is $60. Next is dining out, and I only budget $50 because we're not going to be up here for long. Sometime in next week we're going to go down, visit family, and then come back up, and hopefully whatever we budget for Georgia is going to cover any other dining expenses that we have while we're in Georgia. Personal spending also is going to get $50. We're not going to put anything towards miscellaneous or unbudgeted or mom. So let's add everything together. That gives us $310 for our cash envelope section. So next is our extra savings. So for extra savings, I put Penelope, Isaiah, the new one, our new category for this pay is Georgia, savings and sinking funds, and that's it actually. So I usually do a debt snowball, which I take 3% of whatever you get paid and put towards your debt snowball, but I'm not going to do that this time because of how, one, it's the holiday season, two, we're going to be visiting family, and three, also is Isaiah's birthday, so first birthday, so I want to be able to at least accommodate all these not unexpected but expected expenses for this month. So for Penelope, I am going to be budgeting $50 for her. Due to that is Isaiah's birthday, he is going to be getting $75. And for our trip to Georgia, we are going to be budgeting $500. Our goal is to budget $500, but we have a cushion of $600 just in case. Technically, I really would like to only spend $400 while we're in Georgia because we are going to be staying with family and friends, but $500 is just to accommodate anything that we do while we're in Georgia. If it's like going to IKEA, because there's not like an IKEA next to us, hanging out with our friends, because sometimes we hang out, we go out to dinner with our friends, hanging out with family, because we'll go shopping with them, doing things that we rarely get to do while we're here where we live versus while we're in Georgia. So that's why I'm trying. I hope that we stay under $500, but we actually cushioned out $600. Lastly would be our savings and sinking funds. So our savings and sinking funds are going to be getting $320. So we're going to add this section together. That gives us a total of $945. So I'm gonna first total down, I'm going to first total everything up to make sure that we have a remaining of, I forgot what it was, but let's just see how much we have remaining. So our income was $1,924.18. So I am going to take the total of our bills and expenses, which was $664.98. I'm going to add that with the cash envelope section of $310, and then I'm also going to add that with the extra savings of $945, giving us a total of $1,919.98 in total expenses. And then I'm going to subtract that from our total income of $1,924.18, leaving us with a remaining of $4.20. So I am going to quickly fill out our sinking fund section, which is in these two categories, and I'll be right back. Okay, so for our sinking funds area, we have a total of $320 that we have left to stuff in this category. So first, we're gonna do emergency, and emergency is gonna get $10. Next is Penelope and Isaiah. They're both gonna get $25 each. Mom and Dad, which is basically me and my husband time to ourselves, or things that we would like to do for each other, which will get $10. Next is home. Home is going to also be getting $10. Family trip is going to be getting $75, and we are going to be focusing heavily on this envelope next year because of how we are planning a trip to Monterey to visit a friend of mine from high school, because of how she recently just had a baby, and also like our kids are so close in age that her son was born in March, my daughter was born in February, and then my son was born last year while her daughter was born this year. So I'm going to visit her, and hopefully our kids have fun because we're going to be going to the aquarium and everything. So next is health. Health is going to be getting, Health is going to be getting $20. Retirement is going to get as usual $1. Next is Lisanicolepersonals, which is my business, and it's going to be getting $28. And I have to go pay for my P.O. box. So that's what that $28 is going to be for. Next is my husband's endeavors, and that is going to be getting $15. Car maintenance is going to be getting $65, and that is so that we could get our brakes done before we go on our trip to Georgia. Household and Costco is not going to get anything. It's actually going to be getting whatever we have roll over for the previous grocery budget, which actually we have some rollover left. And let me get my purse and let's see how much we have left. Okay, so for Costco, we have actually a lot left over. Not really a lot, but it's still better than me. So household is going to be getting 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. So household is going to be getting $23, and I'll put that to the side, and I'll stuff that at the end of this video. Next is military. Military is going to be getting $16, and that is for any military things that my husband needs. Next is YouTube. YouTube usually always gives $5. Then pole, which is going to get $10, and then on top of that, I'm going to add whatever leftover money that I have so that I can invest in getting me a stage X pole, an X pole stage pole, if that's how you'll say it, or something of that sort. And that costs almost, looking at tax and shipping and probably getting some extra things with it, it's gonna cost me a lot of money. Like, I think it will cost me about $1,800. So it's a journey because I am enjoying it, and also why not invest into something that you love. That's gonna get 10. And then last is beauty, which is a new envelope that we started, is going to get 5. And that should all equal up to $320. So let's add everything together and see. Yep. That was $320. And that is it for my video. If you like what you saw, I hope you click subscribe. Actually, wait, I did say I was going to stuff Costco at the end of this video. So let's do that first. So Costco has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I will be stuffing this 23 $23 into our Costco fund. Hopefully all our bills are facing the right direction. So now Costco has 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. $39. So I think our goal for Costco is, I would say $600, because we typically spend about $500+ at Costco. So if we could get to the max of $600, that would be awesome. But that is it for my video. I hope you like it. And if you can, like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. And wish me luck. Bye.